Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing some yellowfin whiting fishing, so hopefully we catch something. But before we can go out fishing, first thing we've got to do is dig in the seaweed for some worms for bait. What you want to look for when you're digging for worms is little peaks like this that you can see are very wet, and also you can get into them sensibly. There's a little bit of a cove in the seaweed and you want to be digging right down the bottom, ideally using a pitchfork, but since all we got's a shovel today, that's what we're going to be using. So unfortunately there's absolutely nothing in this hole. I think the seaweed's a bit too dry and leafy, so we'll see how we go, but I don't want to have to end up buying bait, but I think that's what'll happen. Oh well. Digging for worms though is like gambling. You don't want to give up in case you find more. So it's always a bit of fun. So we're in the second hole here. No luck, no worms at all, unfortunately. So I think we'll give one more hole a go and then go get some bait, unfortunately. But this seaweed in here, it's all started to decompose. That's all actually quite warm. Now, I've never tried it, but apparently this stuff is really good fertiliser in your garden. So if you ever get a chance and you can dig down and actually get some warm seaweed, give that a go. Down to the Corny Point General Store. Hopefully they're open at this time in the morning so we can pick up ourselves some bait. The ideal bait for yellowfin whiting tends to be worms, although that being said, I've never tried anything else. Oh, look at them skippies there. Not sure if they showed up on camera, but two big roos just sitting at the fence line. Yeah, we'll get down there and hopefully they got some bait. Keep you updated. Here we are, but they are unfortunately closed. But it is only 7 AM, but they do open at 8:30, so hopefully the little kiosk at the caravan park there opens up sooner than 8:30, so we can get out on the water, spend as much time fishing as we can. But in the meantime, we'll go down for a drive onto the beach and have a look at what it's like. Well, it's still going to be perfect. It's the other end of the beach we were just at digging for worms. Sorry for that beeping, I was just turning down the volume so YouTube doesn't have a fit and try to copyright the video just because it's got a second of a song in it. Before we go down, it's good practice to get into the habit of, when you see a four-wheel drive only sign, put your car in four-wheel drive. So in this car we've got, it's a full-time four-wheel drive, so that basically means it's an all-wheel drive until you shift that lever forwards and that locks the centre diff, making it a true four-wheel drive. Now that gives us regular road gearing, but if it was really soft sand or we were going up some crawling stuff like rock steps and all that, you'd put it in low range, which slows down your gearing and helps slow the car down. It increases torque big time, but since I know this beach, we'll put it in high range. You can do it in two-wheel drive, but may as well promote safe practices. And while I'm on the topic of being safe, those are your speed limits. You follow them, or you either get booked big time, or worse, somebody could get hurt. And no one wants to be dealing with that stuff. So, off we go. A little bit soft there, but nothing to worry us. We've still got 40 psi and we made it through. Look at that. Absolutely pristine water. It's perfect. Now, you may not be able to see, but right down the other end there, just about where that just to the right of where that reflection of the sun is, there's that lone tree there on the horizon. That's where we were earlier digging for worms. But as you can see here, the beach is lovely and sandy here. This is what it used to be about 5-6 years ago down the other end. So yeah, our times have changed. Hopefully it goes back to the way it was, but I don't like the chances of that. So being a new YouTube channel, I've got a list of video ideas right now. So one of them in the future is going to be tips and tricks for driving off-road in sand. But unfortunately, I've got school, and when the holidays are over I'll have work, so video uploads may not be as frequent. But you know, if I find, well, when I find time to, definitely going to start doing a few more videos, try and document some of my trips and put it on there to show what you can do without much over the top complicated gear that everyone else puts towards you. So what this channel is going to be for is to try and promote what you can do on a budget, because clearly I don't have a lot of money, so I've got to do things on a budget too. Alright, so we are here down at the beach. Apologies for a bit of wind noise through the camera. And the tide's right up. Ideally for yellowfin whiting, you want the tide to be right out at low tide. So not sure how well you can see it on camera, but there's a white buoy out there. This area is all a sand flat, so on low tide, that white buoy would be in knee-deep water. So the idea of fishing the tide as it's coming in is, at low tide, all the little worms and crustaceans come up to the surface of the sand, and as the tide goes in, all the whiting come in to feed. So this is a little bit of a problem, so it'd be a bit of hard work today trying to catch them, since they got a lot of places to hide out here. So I'll keep you updated. Been out for about an hour, not a bite. The water's freezing cold, so I've got a slight feeling that we're a little bit too early in the season for yellowfin whiting. Best time of year for them is in the summertime. So October, mid to late October is the very beginning of the season. Your peak seasons are December and January, right in the middle of summer, in the warm months. That's when your best luck is going to be yellowfin whiting fishing. Oh, sorry. So yeah, if we don't catch anything today, which is, I reckon, highly likely, just have to come back and do this again. What a shame, got to do some more fishing. That's alright. Even though we're not going to be catching anything, a bad day's fishing beats a good day's work. Alright guys, this is it, end of the video now. Unfortunately, caught nothing today. It's one of those days, unfortunately, but hey, that happens. Just means I need to do another fishing video at some point. Now, before we wrap it all up, I'd like to just say that sorry for the no video footage while I'm actually fishing. I've got to sort out some actual decent gear so I can film while I'm out in the water. Don't particularly fancy dropping my iPhone in the ocean, so try to find something waterproof that I can use to help film, so you can actually get some decent video footage while I'm fishing. Otherwise, you just be getting little snippet videos like this, like we have been, just stitching them together, and also just pictures and videos of the fish I catch. So I want to make it so you can see the full experience of what goes on out here. And on top of that, obviously I'm new to all this filming stuff, so I have noticed that the video formats, not format, but whether it's landscape or portrait, it's chopping and changing, so I'm going to have to get in the habit of holding the phone landscape instead of portrait the whole time. But anyhow, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.